Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again, and we're back in Stationeers, and I have done a little bit of work off camera, not a whole lot, but you know, a little bit. I had an idea for some power generation, and I wanted to see if it was possible. So this is probably going to be more of an experimentation episode than anything else. So first things first, this looks probably a little different over here, and that's because we have 4 Stirling engines up on top of here. They're plugged in, and they've got all of the inputs and outputs connected together, but there's nothing else kind of connecting them right now. And I have them out here in the atmosphere because hopefully it'll be a good place for them to go. And then I move these over so they can still blow through. And I haven't finished these, so it's just kind of like an empty little thing here. I probably could put these inside of there, maybe? Probably, right? So, I mean, I could double up on that, I guess. Centrifuge is doing well. The only thing is I ran out of stuff, as you can see. So I ended up turning on the 3rd drill up there. So I've got all 3 drills working right now, and they're all putting out stuff, but yeah, it's processing very quickly, so quite happy with that. I also made a ton of additional ores, just your basic ores here, nothing too fancy. And if you take a look back in there, I've got the stacks down there. I also replaced the half locker that was up there with a full locker, so I've got all my wall pieces and parts in there. It did move because I had it closer to this edge, and it's like, no, it's kind of in the way, and I want to keep this open, but if you keep it open, the door's going to be in the way of getting through here, so I had to move the whole thing over. Okay. And then I've been kind of letting this do its thing pretty much the entire time, and we're down to 78 in here now. Now, the only problem with it being 78 in here is it's like 40-something in there, and that's the one that's supposed to be, cool. So, yeah, I mean, it's still working, still doing its thing. We don't have anything in here, so that's kind of just doing its thing. We did all of this in the last episode, and did I purify this all the way? I think I did. Yeah, so that's all purified all the way now, so that's good. Yeah, so kind of where we're at. I haven't done anything with the nitrous yet, because I've been trying to see if I can figure out the Stirling engine thing. So here's my thought. If I'm understanding how the phase change equipment works, and that's going to be these 2 things that are placed but not built yet, they have water hookups at the bottom, right? So it's liquid output, liquid input, and I think this pressurizes stuff up. So then it pumps in water, which then fills up this, then allows us to compress the gas that's in there. I think that's how that works anyways. And then this is what lets it out again, but then this has an output here instead of an input, which is confusing. So I do know that I'm going to need a water tank in here and some water, because I think that's kind of what this whole thing is going to be using. And I have to keep it warm enough in here to keep the water from freezing. So a few things that I got to do. I suppose what I can do is work on finishing these, and I need steel sheets. All right, so let's go and get some. All right, so I have my steel stuff here. I have my iron stuff up here, so that's just kind of how I have it for now. Then we have our steel sheets. Oh, you need the wrench to construct it? Oh, okay. Welding torch and 2 steel sheets. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So that is these things built. Now I've got to get the water situation figured out. I think I'm going to have to get some more water ice. Oh, and then before I do that, because I still have this passive vent back here somewhere. Yeah, right there. So I have to figure that out. So that's got to get connected into this pipe here before I start putting the water ice in there. Because I'm going to use the crusher in there for the water ice, because then, you know, the water's just going straight into the canisters, which will be good. But I need to be able to get back there. So now I have these pipes. I don't think I need those pipes. I think I just need regular pipes. So I'm going to go grab some. And 110 days have passed without dying, so that's good. Oh, I also threw another 9 solar panels up there, the basic ones, so that will hopefully keep these things topped off. All right, so we've got 2 pipes here, but I also have full stacks of pipes here, so I'll use these. Okay, so if I do this and I run this across the top, okay, then I'll be able to go into there. That'll take whatever gas comes off of the water ice, and I'm gonna have that just pump into our normal little gas situation there. And that way we can collect the gases rather than vent the gases into here, which I'm trying to keep relatively well ventilated. Is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word. It's probably not the right word. But yeah, so I gotta get this going here and then drop it down, and yeah, so okay, one more and then we bend down. I'm just gonna have pipes all over the place in here. All right, now I think we can run wire through a T. Yeah, okay, good to go. Okay, so it's got a little bit of nitrogen in there that it just put out, and I should probably paint this brown. But then if I paint it, I'm gonna put pollutants in there. I mean, I could use my my little trick to paint the things. Maybe I should do that instead. That's probably a good idea. Okay. Passive vents can stack, so that's good. I realize I just came out of here and now I'm going right back in, so it's fine. Okay, so what I have to do here is take up one of these things. Now, because these things will stack, everything else will be brown as well. So this is how you paint without actually breaking anything. All right, so let's try this again. Perfect. All right. There we go. Okay. So that is all brown, and we didn't have to paint anything. Okay, but what I should do is probably paint the rest of these. So I'll take up this one again, then I'll pick that up, and then now they're all brown. And as long as my waste tank is giving me a caution thing, I'll just do that. I don't know how hot this is. It's probably pretty freaking hot. Hopefully it's not going to kill me. But we are breathing in hot air, which is why I'm going through it so quickly. Okay, now that's CO2 and nitrogen coming out. Okay. All right, get her done. We're at 71 kPa in here. This is just going to keep it at 75, so that's kind of fine. I suppose I could turn that off. I don't need that on right now. Yeah, so that'll be good. All right. Okay, so there is our chocolate-colored pipes. I gotta take these out too, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think that's good. All right, now I can toss those down, pick these up, and then pick those up, and now they're all yellow again. All right, so that is good there. We have 16 liters of water. I think we're probably gonna need a lot more than that. So I don't think I have any water ice available, so I'm gonna have to go and find some. So we'll just go and do a quick little mining run. All right, water ice. I have oxides, I have silicon over there, cobalt, it looks like some nickel, volatiles over there, more oxides over here. This is iron right here. Oh, what is this? Did I make this? I probably made this. Yeah, this looks like something that I made. Okay. Apparently I went this way too. And this way? What? Wait, is this my... I'm so confused right now. This is my main cavern. So apparently there's multiple ways into my main cavern. Okay. Alright, and then this went over here. I know that there was some nitrice in here. I don't remember if there was other water ice in here. No, more nitrice there. Some gold, if I need gold. I don't really need gold. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay, so... nothing here, unfortunately. But we can check some of the other deeper levels and see if there's anything there. And, oh, here's water ice. Okay. Is there more water ice here? I have no idea. But we are making more holes into the ground. I'm going to take that as a no, there is no more water ice in here. Okay. Alright, I mean, that's fine. Alright, let's drop down a little bit. See if there's anything down here. Some nitrice over there. That's just a hole. Okay, oxides. Don't really need oxide. There's some iron right there. Whole lot of nothing over here. More oxides here. Oxide. Doesn't look like there's anything else up there. This is all just kind of... Okay, what about down here? We have coal, we have oxides. Don't have water ice though. I got this thing over here, which I thought that went into like a whole other cavern type thing. Oh no, that one just ends. Okay, well one of these went to another cavern. Okay, some silver. Okay, so I'm thinking that's probably it. Go down one more, see if there's anything down here. Aha, water ice. All right, good. Is there any more, or is that it? Nope, nope, there's more. Haha. Okay. More water ice, good. There's actually a fair amount of water ice here, and that's kind of surprising, but also, like, great. I think we're getting kind of to the edge of it, though. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more over here. Running into coal. That's cool, right? Alright, so let's drop down a little bit. Go this way. Okay. Is that it? That might have been it. Apparently we're thirsty. Can I just crunch on some of this water ice? Yeah, I think that's going to be it for the water ice here. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be all I'm going to get for now. Not terrible, but something for like a full inventory, that would be kind of cool. Looks like we got some iron here, iron there, more iron here. Nickel, not that I need it. I don't know why I'm continuing to dig down this tunnel, but this is what we're doing right now. So you see this little square thing? Like, see that square? If you can go closer and kind of like get at each of the corners, you can repeat the pattern over and over and over, so you know that you're getting a continuous tunnel. Now, if you also look at my direction, you'll see that I'm facing one of the cardinal, or close to one of the cardinal coordinates. So I think, yeah, 180 is basically straight on. So whether you're going north, south, east, or west, these patterns in the voxels will always appear. And then if you know how to recognize them and then use them, you can make fairly good tunnels without, you know, too much effort. Okay, there's nitrice. I suppose we'll get it. More nitrice. Yeah, you see how the square like always kind of like reemerges? And that's just, I think that's the math in the voxels and how, you know, you get like patterns in the chaos. But okay, so like if we look here, like this is like almost a perfect octagonal shape right here. And it goes all the way through, and it's very easy to do, so little things to look out for. But once again, it only works if you're facing one of the cardinal directions. So if you do want to make extensive tunnel networks like I do, that's a good way to do it. And then I need to not fall down there. There we go. And then we can head back up. Okay. Here we go. Find the next hole up. Okay. Next hole up is going to be where? Here? Yep. Okay, and there we are. Get to come all the way back here. Power's still looking okay, so that's good. Alright. So, I'm going to take the nitrogen and throw it in here. Maybe that'll help cool the room down a little bit. But that can just go in there. Alright, so a little bit more nitrogen and nitrous going into everything. You can see the nitrous being turned on right there. Alright, how we doing with all of this stuff? We can swap this out so we don't have to worry about it later. Alright, and then all of the water ice can then be made into water. And I'll just use a canister to transfer it from down here to up there. Alright, good to go. Getting water. We like this. Alright. So 29 liters. And then whatever gases we had are also going to get stored. So that's good. Alright, so that can go there. And then it says that I am thirsty, so we will drink something. I feel like I'm still going to need more water ice, though. So maybe once it's light out again, I can go and look for more. And then I can check to see how the centrifuge is doing. And if it needs to be emptied. 488, that's pretty good, right? 700? We have over 1,000 different things in here. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, so we'll get this thing stopped. We'll empty it out. And then I have just a lot of stuff right now. I mean, not so much these, but, you know, I did just take out like 500 of this and like 150 of that, so it's fine. All right. So that should be good. And how are we doing in here? We're still like this one combustion centrifuge running at like 485-ish is keeping up with 3 full miners. That's pretty crazy. So imagine like the power savings that you're getting, because I mean to run 3 of these you need what, like 4, 5, 6 regular centrifuges, and this little combustion centrifuge is like, oh no, I can take care of all of that. You're fine. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, so now we can turn this thing back on, get our throttle up a little bit. And as far as dealing with the stress on the pipes, just try to keep it in the green. Like as soon as you start hitting out of the green, then drop it back down. As soon as you go back into the green, then bump it back up. So pretty easy. And then there are certain RPM cutoffs where I notice that the stress kind of drops or starts dropping. So like we're getting, I think 120 is like the first one, or pretty close to it. So that was like 110. And the stress starts dropping off. So then once you get there, then once it goes back into the green, we can bump this up again. Because we don't want to lose RPMs, but at the same time we don't want to build up stress. So "111 days without dying." Very cool. All right, bring it back up again. Okay, still no stress. So bring this up a little bit, see if that does anything. No? Okay, bring the throttle up again. Still no stress. Okay, bring it up again. Now we're getting stress. Okay. Now, I don't know what controls what with this whole thing, but I think, because that's like a spray, right? So that would be like the injector, the fuel injector. So the higher this is, the faster that's injecting the fuel. And this is blowing air in, because you see little curly things, right? Okay, so there's 50. Now we're going to bring this up. See if stress goes up. It does not. Bring it up again. Okay, stress has gone up a little bit. So I think if this is air blowing in, then that mixes in with the fuel. And so the more air you're getting in, the more complete burn you're getting on the fuel, I think. But I think if you decrease this, you get more power. But you're not, like, I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know how all of this works. Stress continuing to stay at 0. We'll just bring this up the rest of the way. And with that at 100 and still no stress, we are good to go. Let that run, and yeah, call good. All right, easy enough. Okay, so I do want to show you guys the extra solar panels up here. So, and also gives me a chance to let this vent out so it doesn't overpressure at all. So yeah, I put in a bunch more of these like little basic ones. So it's not a whole lot more power, but it is a little bit more power. So there's that. The first time I opened that after a while, there was a lot of pressure built up in there. Not enough to break anything, obviously. I think it was like 5 kPa or something. But yeah, like it did, you know, kind of vent out a little bit. Okay. Let's see, what was I doing? Up in here, right? Doing this thing? Water. Yes. Okay. So I need a water tank. And this is just going to be kind of like our little reservoir of water. And then that's going to have to be connected to the input and the output. Do I want it to be insulated? Tank. Probably. Copper, steel, and silicon. Okay, well there's copper. And then there is our steel, and there is our silicon. Take that out, turn that off, turn that off, turn this, there we go. Make one of these things, good to go. And then we're gonna need to make some water pipes. Whether or not those need to be insulated as well, I don't know. And this can just kind of get stored. Thank you for the tank. All right, now pipe liquid. Do I want to do insulated? Or non-insulated? This is steel and silicon, right? Yeah, so I can make a bunch of these. How fast do these? Oh, these go really fast. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go set this tank up, and then by the time I get back, we should have hopefully one full stack. Okay, so here's our insulated liquid tank. And then I got to figure out how I want to do, well, how I want to set this thing up. So we've got inputs over here. Gas heat exchange connection. Gas heat exchange. Gas heat exchange connection. Then we have output and input. Gas heat. Do I need a heat exchanger on this thing? I don't know. Have they updated this to give us any kind of evaporator? Okay, liquids and gases will both exist safely inside the device, lowering the pressure target of the inbuilt back pressure regulator. Using the setting wheel will change the boiling temperature of liquids inside. Okay, secondary gas input on the left is a heat exchanger input and allows for heat exchange between the secondary input pipe and the internal atmosphere. So I'm trying to take use of this little statement here where it says Stationeers can exploit the phase change properties of gases to build a do-it-yourself air conditioner. But what I'm doing is I'm going to try to take what I've got in here, which is already at fairly high pressures and temperatures, pump a little bit of this in here, and then pressurize it. So if I'm putting in like, I don't know, 500 kPa in, I want to pressurize this up to like 5 megapascals, right? So like a 10 times increase. And that should also increase the temperature a lot. And then I'm going to run the hotter stuff through here to each of the inputs, and then it will exchange some of that heat with the atmosphere, right? So then you're going to have super high pressure stuff that's hot but then cooled, and then when you take that back through here and you run it back into whichever one of these is going to control bringing the pressure back down, then it should super cool, which should hopefully get this to a temperature where I can pump it into there without it being massively warm. That's the idea anyways. I don't know if it's going to work, and I feel like these should be facing in this direction. I feel like that's what should be happening right now. So let me see how I take these things apart. Angle grinder, okay. Hand drill, okay. And then hand drill to deconstruct as well, okay. So that goes there, that goes there. All right, and these don't stack either. Okay, so if we do it like this, okay, so we're gonna have our water go in to the bottom there, and into the bottom there. At least I think that's how this is going to work. I have no idea. I think I need a wrench, right? Yeah, okay. And then a welding torch. Okay, so that's that built up again and facing, I think, in the correct direction. So here I can increase the pressure to whatever I want. And then in here, I can do the same thing. So then one of these has to have the gas input. Okay, so that's output. This is in, no, that's also gas output. What? Gas heat exchange, gas heat exchange. And then this is our liquid input and liquid input. Okay. So what I'm thinking this is doing is it's using the incompressibility of water. So then you pump more water in, right? And then it can increase the pressure. And so like imagine that this is like a sack with 2 sections in it, right? So it's a, and then like the inner membrane that separates the 2 sections of the sack is, it can move, right? So then what you do is you can pump in equal volumes and pressures of the water on the bottom and gas on the top, and they should equalize, right? But then what happens if you pump in more water, right? It's going to compress the gas up at the top, giving it a higher pressure. But then you're not actually adding any more gas into it. You're just increasing the pressure of the water, which is then increasing the pressure of the gas. So same volume of gas, just higher pressure. Or would that be... No, because your volume on your gas is decreasing, which is increasing the temperature. I don't know. I don't know how this works. And then this has an open? Like, how does that... I'm not sure how this works. I really have zero clue. I'm just guessing at this point. But I do need some power, which will come out through here. And then I'm not going to hook up the data yet, because I don't know how these things work, but I am going to try to hook up all of this stuff and see if I can make it do something. Okay, so gas input, no, that's output, that's also output, okay. And this is our heat exchange connection. I'm still not sure how this works. But we're going to be taking the stuff in from here, and I think that goes up here, so we'll pull it off of the ceiling and then drop it in. And so I think this is the input for the gas, and then that's the output. And then I also have to, oh wait, those water pipes have been printing this entire time. Whoops. We're going to have a lot of pipes. Too much time talking, not enough time paying attention. No, stop. We have so many. Each one of these is like 20, so that's ridiculous. I didn't need this many. But it is what it is, I suppose. There's only 5 in there. Okay, so we'll use that up. Okay. I mean, at least we have lots of insulated liquid pipes now, right? That's good. Maybe. Okay, so if we plug all of this into here. There we go. And then this gets over here like that. And then this one goes in here like that. Okay, so that is that. And then I also need a way to put water in here. So that's going to require something like this. And then I should probably put in a valve or a volume pump so I can pump whatever is in the canister all the way out. But maybe I don't want to do that, because then I'm not going to have any water to drink, and that would be bad. Alright, so I need to make one of these weird things. Where is it? This thing. Utility pipe for liquid. Just make one of those. And then with that, we have a full stack here, which can then get thrown over here. All right. Thank you. Oh, and then I need a liquid volume pump. Pump, liquid. There we go. Iron, gold, copper. Well, there's some of that. And then you have... Oh, I need more iron. Oh, okay. I'm like, why isn't it letting me make it? Okay, and then, since I don't think I need any more of this, I'm going to throw that there. No, watch, I probably will need it. Alright, so next thing, we're going to make a bunch of iron, probably like 500. So I believe that is this one. So that's going to be 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And you know what? We're going to just do this the easy way and just say a little vacuum cleaner. Okay, so that is 3, 8, 9. I'm missing one. Hello? Did it go in here? It might have gone in there. Or else it is rolling elsewhere. Did it roll this way? No. Don't see it. Okay. Did I lose it in here? No. Over here? No. Okay. I'm assuming it went back in here. Could be wrong, but... Unless I picked it up? No, I didn't pick it up. So that is just 9 there, right? There we go. So there's 10. So that'll give me 500 iron. So that should be good. Alright. Then we can start pumping all of this stuff in there. Go. Is it not? Oh. We'll put in a little bit of gas. Hit the igniter. Igniter. Okay, are we processing? Okay, now we're processing. Alright, so that can go back down. I'm looking at that little tiny thing right there, and when that disappears, I'll know that that has been processed, and I can put it in the next one. Alright, so there's that. Apparently I'm just low on everything right now. Oh, calm down. Okay, so let's get this thing going a little bit more. I know that we don't need much. I think it's, what, 800 for iron? Yeah, there we go. So there is my 500 iron. Good to go. Alright, so there's that. That's one alarm down. And then you can make your thing, and then I can do this whole thing. So there's that. Get myself a potato. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Okay. Am I gonna eat the whole potato? I might actually eat the whole potato. Okay, good. All right, so there's that. It is 45C in here, which is good because I think it was 48 before, which means that our atmosphere room is cooling down as well. Okay, so I think that'll be good. Hopefully. Oh, wait, no. Dang it, I need to get the pump. Alright. Thank you for the pump. Am I gonna need more pipe? I don't know if I'm gonna need more pipe. I'm gonna grab it anyways, so I don't have to come back down here in case I do. Alright. Okay, so first things first. Pump goes onto here. That's going to need power. That's got to go the other way. Which means I'm probably going to need more wire. Yeah. Now, question. Can I... see, that's going kind of here. Like if I brought it off on this line instead, which I think I can do, would that make this better? And then would I have enough cable if I did it that way? Okay, so first things first. Oops, that was correct. There we go. No, I still don't have enough. How does that work? Oh wait, no, I do have. Duh. Okay. I was like, I thought I would have had enough. All right, and then this goes up, and then in there. Okay. So there's that. Now I get to see if this can go on here. It cannot. Okay. So it's a good thing I brought the extra pipe. This would have been awkward otherwise. Okay. And then I think we should probably run it this way and run this across the top. I think that'll be the best way to do it. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So now I can put the canister in here, have it pump out. Then I can have at least some water in here. I don't know how much I'm going to need though, so... And then I have to figure out how to get all the pipes to hook up and how they're all supposed to work, and that's just going to be probably a pain, let's be honest. Okay, so if this is the evaporation chamber, right? So if we're evaporating something, especially if it's a gas, we are reducing the pressure. Okay, so then this will be where the exhaust goes into. Because then we'll drop the pressure back down. And then that should also act as a cooling thing, and then that will go... that's kind of like our final output right here, I think. And then our input from here has to go down into here, I think. And then this output then has to go into this pipe here. And then this pipe here has to go into this pipe. And then this pipe goes back into our main line here. I think that's how it's got to go. But I suppose the first thing we could do is move some water in here and see kind of how that works. Okay, so we have 28 liters in here. And I want to keep like 4 liters, I guess, for drinking, at least. Okay, so that dropped down to 17. And then this I need to reduce. Oh wow, that's okay. We'll do like half a liter per second. $16, $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, 10, 9, 8. 5, 4. Okay, so there's our 4 liters back in there. And then we'll just pull whatever else might still be in here all the way through. Yeah, so it's just a very, very small amount. And then this now has liquid water, which is becoming steam because it's too hot. No, it's 3.26. Wait, what? I'm confused. But yeah, so we just put 23 liters in here. So that's good, right? Yeah, so I think that's a success for now. Swap out our waste tank real quick. Check out the temperature in here as long as we're waiting. We're at 68 in here now, good. Slow and steady wins the race, right? And then that means that we should be hopefully below 44 in the main area. Oh, we're still at 44. Okay. Well, that's fine. All right. So, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do we have 19 liters in here again? What? I mean, I can put more in there? How much do I have? It's fine. I mean, if I can put more water in there, great. Okay, so that is good there. Okay, Mr. Ladder, can you just stop? Alright, is this gonna go back up to 19 again? 13. Okay. That's good. I think that'll be okay. Okay, so now I need insulated pipes. Probably a lot of them. Probably more than this, let's be honest. I'm still, like, hoping that I can figure out how to make this thing work. I mean, I think once I have everything hooked up and I'm, like, playing around with it, I think I should be able to figure it out. Okay, so then this is the evaporation chamber. Wait, how are these both evaporation chambers? What? Did I build the same thing? I probably built the same thing. Okay. Close you in case a storm decides to come out. And then I have to take this thing apart. Okay, so do I want the evaporation chamber first or the condensation chamber first? Hey, what do you know? Right on time. We got a storm. I have like a sixth sense for like when these things are supposed to come through. It's very strange. Okay, so well, no, hold on. Okay, so if we're condensing, we're increasing pressure, right? So we probably want this one to be the condensation chamber because then we can take the input from here and then supercharge it. And then push like really I need a hand drill. Push high pressure gas into the Stirling engines, high pressure, high temperature. And then hopefully that will help with that. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? The drill? Where's the drill? Drill. There's the drill. Okay. Okay, so instead of evaporation, we're going to do the condensation chamber here. And then I think we needed the wrench. and then the welding torch. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the heat exchange connection. This is gas input. So is this the output then? Yeah, it doesn't like that. Okay, so we know that our gas is coming off of here, up at the top. So if this has to go in through here, we'll pull off of that. If I can get over there. Wait, I need these. Right, and then I need this thing in here. Blocked by pipe string. Okay, so I have to take out that little piece. Oh, whoops. I don't want stuff in there to take damage, so close, please. Alright. And then I can't... Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's just going to blow me away. Okay. Alright, I guess I just kind of wait for the storm to be over then, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. But we are nearly at an hour, so maybe I'll start messing around with hooking all of that stuff up and trying to figure out how it works in the next episode. But I mean, we've got most of the infrastructure there already. We've got the Stirling engines there. We've got access to the high temperature, high pressure gases. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. But yeah, so I think that's going to be all I've got for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.